Yo, what's going on, everyone? This is Mitchell Mander here, and oh boy, where do I start with this one? So yeah, that preview for episode 53 of Pokemon Journeys. It's the Suicune episode, and Go may have actually caught Suicune. Like, there's at least an 80% chance or even higher that Go actually caught Suicune, and that's just nuts, man. I mean, if this did in fact happen, this is a pretty big event for the series. Now, I know that Go technically caught Eternatus back in, episode 48 or 47, and registered it to his Pokedex, but yeah, they kind of had to seal that Pokemon away, so that doesn't really count. So I'll admit, I do have some mixed feelings at Go potentially catching Suicune in this episode. Now, don't get me wrong, Go probably tried to catch Suicune in order to save it from those hunters, and that's definitely noble of him. And speaking of those hunters, yeah, screw those guys. Like, seriously, see the image in the background of this video? Seriously, how dare you guys treat a legendary Pokemon like that? But I gotta say, I'm pretty iffy when it comes to what led to this point where Suicune got captured like this. Like, how in the world did these loser hunters actually get a chance at catching Suicune off guard in order to catch it in a net? Like, that's a pretty slim chance. That's like a 1 in a million chance of something like that happening. And these guys look like fodder too, so how in the world did they actually pull this off? And also, Go, seriously, you need to catch a Pokemon in different balls instead of just regular Pokeballs. Like, seriously, dude, catching a legendary Pokemon with just a regular Pokeball? That's pretty lame. Now, come on now, Go. Like, I used to waste 50 plus Ultra Balls when trying to catch Suicune when I was playing Pokemon Crystal back in the day. And this kid catches Suicune in a regular Pokeball just like that? It's that easy? I don't even think it's that easy in Go. And I get that Suicune was caught in a net, and it can't really do much at the moment because of these hunters, but I don't know. I really find it a bit far-fetched that Suicune would be caught that easily and just like that. So yeah. But despite my mixed feelings on this episode for right now, I still believe that there's a pretty high possibility that Go will definitely catch Suicune. But there's also a smaller chance, that this could actually be bait. I mean, come on. This is the Pokemon anime we're talking about. There has been so much bait in the past with titles and previews. Like, I mean, there's just plenty of examples, and let's not ever forget what happened on August 18th, 2016. I'll never forget and remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers what happened that day. So, I wanted to go over our two scenarios here to see what I think could potentially happen in either scenario. Now, we have scenario 1, where Go actually catches Suicune. So in this scenario, we can say that the preview was definitely not lying and baiting us, and it was due to the situation at hand with the hunters capturing Suicune, and Ash and Go end up encountering these hunters and see Suicune in danger. So they try to help Suicune, so Go comes up with a strategy to try and save Suicune by catching it in a Pokeball, which ends up being successful, and as a result, he takes out Suicune and they end up battling alongside each other, and they defeat the hunters and blast them off into oblivion where they belong. And at the end of the episode, Go will most likely release Suicune into the wild so it can roam the land and purify water wherever it goes. So, there's scenario 1. So we have scenario 2 where Go doesn't catch Suicune and this preview ends up being bait. So, in the preview, the catch that we see on screen in the preview would probably be something that happened earlier in the episode. As Go sometimes catches multiple Pokemon in a single episode, this could simply be a Pokemon Go caught earlier in the episode, and it's placed here in the preview to make it appear that Go caught Suicune, but really it was another Pokemon and they're just baiting us. Now, I actually saw some people mention on Twitter that what if Suicune actually was a Ditto, and Go ended up just catching a Ditto and not the real thing. Now, while this could potentially be a possibility, I don't like this scenario at all whatsoever. If this were the case, all the build up to Suicune appearing in trailers and merchandise and posters for its potential capture in this episode, it would just be terrible writing, it would be terrible build-up, and honestly bad marketing overall, because why would they go out of their way to give all this attention to Suicune only for it to be a Ditto in disguise? Actually, that would anger me quite a bit, so please don't do this. Please. Now, if I had to choose a scenario here, it would definitely be scenario 1, with Go catching Suicune. Now, I know that some people are probably not going to like the idea of Go catching Suicune. I know some people on Twitter were pretty upset with this preview, and I have my own mixed feelings on it. But trust me when I say that this is definitely the better route to take, because baiting people into watching this episode by teasing the fact that Go is catching Suicune, and then you get to the actual episode and it's Go catching another Pokemon, and what we saw on screen was that capture, and it was just placed conveniently in the Suicune scene, so it makes it look like Suicune's being captured when in reality it's another Pokemon being captured. I don't know about you guys, but I wouldn't like that at all. They built it up in this preview, they might as well go through it and have Go catch Suicune, because that's definitely the better route to take, and then release it at the end of the episode. Plus, it would take away from Go catching this Pokemon in order to save it, so yeah, there's that. Now, as we bring this video to a close, I would like everybody in the Premier chat, and in the comment section down below if you want to press F for respect for Usain, as this man did not make an appearance in this episode. This dude has been trying to capture Suicune for many years now. He's been chasing after Suicune, and he's been unable to capture this Pokemon. And then we have some new trainer from Kanto, who's only recently become a Pokemon trainer and has been capturing them all, manages to capture Suicune before this dude does. So let's all pay our respects to Usain. May he one day capture Suicune. Have a good day, everyone.